V1.01.04 Baofeng UV5RH. Going to add the firmware. So we go Device Manager to get my COM port number, which is just here. Cable's connected, just the Baofeng cable, COM11, look. Just move that out of the way. Now this is the file that I actually got from TID Radio. If you double click, you get three files. One is the data, which is the 1.1.04, which is the actual firmware. The one that's here, I call it yy.exe. It's the firmware loader. You have to just change the last bit to .exe, otherwise it doesn't work, but we've done that. Also, just make sure that you know where that file is, because in a minute we're going to need to find it. So if we run the exe, you get this window. The radio is connected via cable to the PC. Click here, we'll get the port. So double click, and then we're going to select port 11. I'm clicking this one. Then the file, we click this, and we've got to find and search for the file. We've put desktop, and I put it in a folder called 5RH, and there it is there, 1.04 data. So it's in there, and then finally we hit write. Now do we have to press this? Just wondering if we have to press this or not. I'm not going to press it because a note has appeared. See if it starts to go up, and let's hit it. Oh, I just realised what we didn't do. We didn't put it into firmware mode, so that's fine. So to go into firmware mode, turn it off, and you have to hold all three buttons, 1, 2, 3, and then turn on. It's got a black screen there. It's not really flashing, is it? But anyway, we've done it. Alright, try again. We're in firmware mode. We put the COM port in. We're going to select the file, desktop. There it is there. Port here, file, and now we hit write. And we shouldn't. I've looked at my previous video and I didn't need to, and you can see it's going in there. I didn't need to press that bottom button, which I think is cancel. So I'm completely oblivious to what changes will happen. I can't really find a change log. So let's just make sure it goes in, and then I'll add on a little video at the end of this video. But I mean, look at it, it's a beautiful radio. I mean, they've added Bluetooth programming. Would have been better if they added Bluetooth audio. We can then send the audio to a speaker. Now, I've seen a video where someone has gone inside the radio and said, look, there's no Bluetooth chip. And I would concur, because my phone isn't picking up any Bluetooth. That's why you're better off getting the newer model, which is such a shame. But some people, they're like, well, I never, ever use Bluetooth. So from that point of view, fine. Right, that's gone in. Just see what that says there. I'm just going to click the OK. And then turn it off and on. Unplug the cable, off, then back on.
Welcome.
It's still,
channel mode.
well, that's interesting. It's still got my what do you call it? My boot up logo. Let's just go menu.
Menu.
Well, at least it's working. Radio info, my version. Yeah, it's definitely got the new version. You can just hold down the 8 button. So menu. Let's go down to. Oh, what's this wireless program? I don't remember seeing that before. Let's just check the name. Oh, there's no name there. Program name. Alright, well, maybe we don't. That's definitely a new one. Radio info. Just trying to find the Bluetooth, if there is any. Weather. So let's go to GNS. Let's turn that on. Well, I feel like I've lost my Bluetooth thing, but it didn't actually have Bluetooth. So there is a wireless program thing there. So I need to find out what that feature does. Right, I fired up the software that came with it. Let's see if we can read it. So read from radio. Let's move this over a bit. And we need to put the COM11 and go start. Now sometimes you have to press this twice, I noticed, but not this case. It's reading fine. I'll tell you the version of software I've got, and you can see the actual radio. Look, it goes blue. Click OK. It's quite sophisticated software, isn't it? It's got zones, and look at all this. I don't know where to start. Right, let's go to settings. So in settings, just looking for the Bluetooth. Well, they've removed the Bluetooth. It's like a little Wi-Fi thing now. Dual weighting, channel display. I'm going to put one on frequency and name. Work mode, I'm going to put A, VFO, B, memory. I've just changed the timeout so the light is always on. You can see it here. You can see that I've already added a boot picture. All seems fine. Timeout speed, we can increase that. Let's increase that. Vox, we don't need Vox. Enhanced function, what is that? Program password. Oh yeah, I'll show you the software version. It's showing here my 1.1.04, hardware 1.00, revision 1.14, programming date, language, boot picture we did, which is really simple really. Let's just click it for you anyway. Look, you just load it and send it. Look for my other video on that. Memory channels. Have we not got much in there? Oh yeah, they're in zones. So, because it might have wiped it completely when I... So I'm going to put it in zone. Can I rename the zone? You probably can, but how? Clear channel zone. I don't know how to rename the zone at the moment. Here's zones. It's tone and encode. What's all this? So I am just looking now and learning with you. Remember that. APRS. Now I had a problem with the APRS. Wasn't really doing anything. I'm going to put 4 there. Just going to for now put M0FXB. M0FXB. Just for now because I literally don't know what to do. 5. And I'll even put it here. M0FXB. We're going to put 5. Do it all as 5 for now. Because these all matter. I did make a video putting parameters in, but it still didn't do it for me. MDC decode, not something I use. MDC parameters, PTT ID encode. Yeah, that's definitely DTMF. Star 341522. We can just call it HubNet. Will it let me? HubNet. Okay. Like so. Hopefully it's saving as we do this. So, max channel zone 1. There you are, zone name. So, so I could give it a name anyway. My channels. Okay, so that's how we renamed that. It won't let me change that one, look. So basically, number 1 is the first zone. Then you've got more zones. So obviously you can do PMR. I could put here, you know, PMR. So zone config. In number 2, you could put PMR. And underneath, you could put air. Apparently, you can add airband now for receive memories. And you could put in repeaters. You get it, you know, spelled that wrong. We've added some zones. So when you go to that zone, for example, airband, I could put in 133.850. And you can change zones, you know, using the radio. Actually, that did 136. Does it not like 133? 133.850. No, it doesn't like 133. So something to notice there, but it will let me type it on the actual radio. Channels, put a couple of my favorites here. So we'll go 434.550 is HubNet, and we just need a transmit of 77, and I keep the power low because it's in this room. And then we're going to put in my repeater 145.600 GB3WR. We need to put the shift in, but by reducing the amount. Actually, just put a 0 there. I'll do that. And then it's transmit CTCSS to open the repeater. Keep the power high, but we do need a no, we don't need the shift because we've done it. And then we can add names. So here, hubnet. Here we can put GB3WR, like so. I wonder if we can copy and paste. Copy, paste. Did it paste the whole line? Don't think it did really. Maybe if we do it here. No, it's okay. So here we're going to put in GB3 Bravo Charlie. That'll be, just change that 7 to a 1. It's a 600 down shift because repeaters work on 2 different frequencies. That's the way they are, and the reason you need the tone to open them up is because you have repeaters that are near each other and they can open each other up. So we don't want that. GB3BC. I'll just try and add a memory channel here, an air one here. See if it lets me hear. It don't. That's a shame, isn't it? So anyway, we're going to put in 430.9. We might have to go in and change the range somewhere. 438.525. That's the shift for GB3 FI. Transmit tone, power, and then we'll call it GB3 FI. There are some files actually. I noticed there's a file on the Facebook page that said if you upload this, it allows you to do the airband, but I think I'll turn that into a separate video. So let's just write that to the radio for now. Write to radio, click start. And I've got OD master on my thing. I'm just going to have a quick look at that. Like so. Okay, that went in. Click OK, and we're in VFO. Let's hit memory. Like so. Yeah, it's in there. Look, it's a bit small when you've got the name in, but it's definitely in there. Look. So I'm just seeing if my OD master sees the radio. So it's a Baofeng. See if it's listed. UV5RH we're looking for. You've got a couple of ones that are very similar to it, haven't you? GMRH. Not really seeing it there at the moment. No, I don't think it's picking it up, but don't forget my version isn't the Bluetooth version, but otherwise it's working fine. Let's just go to VFO and see if we can type in 133850. Yeah, see on the radio the airband's going in fine and I know it works well. So I might just quickly upload that file that I got earlier. So go to my Facebook page, it's this one here. It says, this is from Baofeng Owners Club, 5R Pro. Receive frequencies go to 600 megs and allows you to store airband frequencies. So if I click it, put that in my thing, and then what we want to do is, in the software, save what you've got. I don't even know if this will work, but just go File, Save, so we've got a copy. At least I don't have to type those few in again. Oh, there's only a few anyway, wasn't it? So we've already saved, and then we're going to go File, Open, and the file I just downloaded is there, which has gone in. So and then I'm gonna see all the receive frequency range there. Look, but of course we've lost our memory channels, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna go put an airband one in there. Let's go to channel number 2 in zone 1, 133.850. That does go in. So yeah, let's write that to the radio. because it might add some settings. I'm going to quickly write it. So really that's a plus, yeah, and that is going in. Latest firmware, latest software. It's just tinkering, isn't it? I mean, a lot of people say, well, why do you need all these radios? Like, because it's great fun. I'm enjoying myself. This is way better than watching a boring movie that I've seen 100 times. Do I need the radio? No, I don't. Of course I don't. I don't need to have 50 radios. But do I enjoy them? You know, do I need to go fishing every day for a month? No. But would I enjoy it? Of course I would. If I like fishing. Right, that's in there. It says success. So let's have a quick look at the settings. Right. See if there's anything new in the settings. I can, let's do it now because the screen's gone dark, so we can go the name on the channel display. Actually, no, frequency and name, and frequency on the B. Dual watch. I'll put it on memory on the A band. Timeout. Go to the highest. Where's the screen one gone? Backlight. Oh, it is on always. Why has it gone off then? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Because it has actually gone off. But why has it gone off? So again, sometimes, you know, little bugs. Password. And let's go down. Let's look for. We're looking for Bluetooth. Here's something. Engineering mode. I'm not going to do that. Alone. Bluetooth. Enable. Bluetooth name. It's the Baofeng UV5RH. It's a bit long. And we're going to enable the GPS. And I'm going to quickly put in my favorite channel just quickly. Sorry it's getting a bit long-winded, but hey, it's fun. 434.550. Just so we've at least got something to speak to. Transmit CTCSS. It's 77. We leave airband in, and then we'll go 145.600. Trying to go faster now because we've already seen this. 94.8. And we do. I like GB3FI because it's really strong. I can actually get it strong in this room. 430. Right. It's funny because most of us use the same, I would say 10 channels, maybe 15. And you know, people go, oh, you know, I get it a lot. Oh, can we expand the memory? Will it do 1,000 channels? And questions like that. And I always think, maybe I'm just being rude, but I always think you're just literally asking questions that everyone else asks. You don't even care. You just, oh, I'll ask that question, yeah? But I'll never ever use that function. That's literally, so if you are doing that, please don't follow. Just do your own thing. Putting the names in, it's so annoying. Right. Right to radio. I noticed there is a little thing there saying frequency range. And right that to radio. You'll see that that's in there. I'm not seeing that it's turned any Bluetooth on. And even the timeout, I would say, is not in there. I can do it myself. Radio set. You're looking for display. Backlight, there it is there. And then you can just go up until it says always. Oh, that's brightness, sorry. Go down one, up one, backlight. There it is there. Isn't that funny how it didn't retain that? And we're even going to go Bluetooth, menu, radio. Looking for Bluetooth now. Dual watch, yeah, we like dual watch. I'd say it's still a bit buggy. Well, look at that, shortcuts. Let's try SK1, see if there's a Bluetooth one. So of course works, you know, we've got an FM radio here as well. SOS, one touch, Bluetooth on off. Let's do it. Right, Bluetooth on off there, and that's the SK1, which I presume is the button underneath the PTT. Let's press it. No, it's gone straight to radio. At least you know how to do that. Let's try this one. Aha! That did turn it on. So remember, we've already been told that there's no Bluetooth chip, but I'm sort of begging a bit here that there is going to be Bluetooth. I'm just searching on my phone again, and no, it's not showing up. There is no Bluetooth in the older model, but there is GPS. If we hold it, okay, did we turn the GPS on? Last bit, and then we'll end the video. Oh, it's off, no wonder. And that's where you would search. You look at my position, APRS. When you turn it on, before it just started transmitting it. If we go VFO 1.1.04 800 in the UK. So I'll do more tests on it, and especially with the newer model. It's got it in there, so it's going to be interesting to see if it does, isn't it? So yeah, it has started transmitting. So I've got my FT3D here, which is a very good, one of the best ones. But you can see there's no APRS. It's not sending it properly, but it might just need configuring for all I know. More videos to come. Thanks for watching. I know it's quite a long one, but yeah, interesting as well, 7.3.